to my channel. And today I wanted to make you comfort food. Something that is warming and fills the belly, but also is very reminiscent of Thanksgiving. So what I'm going to be making for you today is, we all know what shepherd's pie is, right? Well, a couple years ago, I came up with this concoction that I affectionately call Thanksgiving shepherd's pie. It is basically your entire Thanksgiving meal in a shepherd's pie. Think of this, you know, shepherd's pie has the meat and vegetable in a gravy with like these fluffy whipped potatoes on top. Well, this is very similar. So, but we're using dark meat turkey. We've got onions, garlic, we got carrots, green beans, celery. I put some zucchini in there. And then I've got our herbs. We got rosemary, sage, and thyme. We're gonna put some dried cranberries because you gotta have cranberry sauce. And then I'm gonna make this yummy gravy in it. And then on top, I'm gonna take the mashed potatoes to another level. I'm gonna mix some potatoes with parsnips and do kind of like a whip that goes on top. And it is real, I mean, this is so comforting, it is so good. It's actually one of those meals that tastes better the next day because it kind of all comes together. So if you are looking for something to take you back, something that is Thanksgiving when it's not Thanksgiving, this is the dish for you. So I'm going to make this and I'm going to take you with me along the way as I am making the different components. So on to making the meat veggie gravy component. All right, here we go. Okay, so what we have here is we got the meat, the veg, and then the spice blend. The rosemary, the sage, and the thyme all cooking together. Now what I'm gonna add is some bone broth, hello, yes, and then my little secret weapon, oh yeah. So I'm not adding any extra salt, so you wanna make sure that your bone broth has no extra salt. So I'm just gonna add enough, we'll go all in. We're gonna need it all anyway, so let's just go ahead and add it all in. This is about, you'll need about this is a 16 ounce, so you might find that getting a 32 ounce is helpful because you will probably use all of it. Now what I wanna do is take a nice good size and stir it in, because this is where, yes, you may say, oh, well, this has a lot of sodium in it. Well, but this is the only salt I'm using, right? So this is where all of my flavor is going to come in for this, and this is like my little secret weapon. So like I said, you can use more or less. You just want to go to taste, okay? So now this is ready to cook. So what I want to do is I'm going to cover it, turn the temperature down a little bit, put a lid on it, and let it cook till the veggies become all cooked, and then we make gravy. So come back for that. Hello, we're back. Okay, so while our meat and vegetable mixture cooks, well, we can be making our potatoes and our turnips, our parsnips. So that's what we have in here. We are gonna boil up our potatoes and our parsnips, and then we will drain them, and then I'm gonna use a food processor to zip zap them into some creamy, fluffy goodness. So come back for that, and soon. Bye. Okay, the final bit. We are now ready to put it together. So here's what we have. We have our completed meat and veg. So what I did after the last time you saw me was I made the gravy. So I just made a slurry. I used, what I use? Oh, arrowroot. You weren't here, you don't know what I used. And then I made a gravy out of that. And then I just added a handful of the cranberries, dried cranberries. So there's that. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just now building it. So now I let it cool a little bit, put it in my 9x13 pan, and then I whipped up the potatoes and the parsnips. I like to use a food processor. It just ensures that it's going to get creamy because I really do want the top to be creamy. I don't want it to be, you know, chunky. So And then to keep it dairy-free, I used ghee and sweetened or unsweetened almond milk, salt, pepper. There it is. And now, let's see. This is the fun part. Can I do this and make it look somewhat pretty? So, and this is all it is. And like I said, it is so comforting, and it just really, it does bring all of the flavors of Thanksgiving into one dish. This is much easier, what I'm doing right here, if you do it when things have cooled a bit, but I'm impatient and I wanted to show you what it looks like. And this will set up so nicely. So if you decide to have it for dinner the day that you make it, it'll be delicious and it'll be wonderful. It's just gonna hold better. It's kind of like lasagna. You know, lasagna always kind of tastes better and kind of comes together better the next day. Think of that. So let's put this over here because you don't need to see my mess. Oh, except for that what I just spilled. But there it is. That is my Thanksgiving shepherd's pie. All right, everyone. Happy holidays, wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you try this. Give it a whirl. Recipes down below. While you're checking out the recipe, make sure you subscribe to my channel because we always have things coming up, 2 videos a month, and let me know what you think of the recipe in the comments. All right, everyone, have an amazing day. See you soon. Bye.